Hello, everyone. Welcome to my room. In my room, there are yellow blankets and other various things such as white walls. Now that we understand each other, please let us begin the video. So what I want to say to you in this video is, be social gamers. Now, listen to me, okay? Listen, okay? I've noticed that antisocial people in real life become antisocial people in games. That doesn't kind of make sense, but I think it's the truth. Why do I believe this? Because that's my story, you know what I mean? I've always been antisocial in real life, especially because I love playing games all my life. So people would invite me to barbecues and go to the pools, Adventure World, whatever, and I'd say no because I'd enjoy playing more than going out with them. But then when I'd play, usually I'd be playing alone. Now, is this a problem, you ask? Yes, it is a problem. Jessica, James, Rubert's in the corner up there. Yeah, it is a problem. Now let me tell you why it's a problem, dudes. It's a problem to be antisocial because we're like social beings by nature, whether you like it or not. Yeah, sure, some of us we prefer to be alone and stuff. Like farmers, they grew up in a quiet environment because there's not that many people. The nearest neighbor is a couple kilometers away, so they're more inclined to be in more quiet situations. You know, they like less people and stuff. However, if you're a city person, then everything's loud and stuff and blah 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 blah, and you don't care. You wanna be with people. You want noise. You know, being quiet is something's wrong. You know. Anyway. Say in real life, being antisocial is pretty bad. Can lead to depression. You want to connect with people, you know what I mean? That's just how it is. Let's have a focus on it in games. Now, being antisocial in games, I joke about this, but it's a scary truth that could happen. Is you don't want to be the dude on the news where it's young Jimmy, we found him, he was so depressed and he was always isolated in his room, playing games all day, isolated, not social with anyone, not on Skype with anyone, just playing alone, you know? That's another thing, is I'd encourage when you play, not just to whisper or, not just to chat in game. My shoulders are one's always lower than it. Not just to chat in game with them, but I'd encourage you to get on a voice thing. Because then you connect on a deeper level. You actually feel the social thing.
Okay.
Nuggets, you get your ass back in that formation.
You're backwards now.
Yeah, you're backwards. But yeah, try get on voice. Try to play with people. Not all the time. Sometimes it's impractical. If you're in a game where you're in a solo league and you play by yourself, cool. Do that, but I'd encourage that you always try fit in at least a day of the week where you play with friends, with other people and get on the voice thing. Cool. Right, you guys are with me? Hey guys, I'm trying to look out for you. This is for your health, and I swear it's serious. This is yeah, I'm jokey, ha ha ha, beard man, hoo, I wear a hat, but it's serious stuff, because it's for your for your psyche, you don't want to be depressed and stuff, and it's not a cliche, it's actually legit. I know it because I've felt it, I feel it when I play by myself the whole time. That's why I'm if you watch my last video about getting diamond and not feeling very good, it's because the whole thing was a solo journey. I want to play with friends. I always don't like the games that are 1v1 fighting, that kind of thing. I love team games, social, you know what I mean? You might ask me, what if I don't have any real life friends to play the game I play with? Well, that's a good question, because that's something that I used to be stuck on. However, what I've come to learn is that if you want to be social and you want to have friends in whatever game you're playing, especially in MMOs, you kind of have to be on the offense. You can't just sit back and expect, even if you're in a guild, some guilds do a crap job of making people feel welcome in there. They just invite you, then you're just a statistic, They're oh yeah, we might need you for this, come, but we don't know your name, we don't want to know it. That's another video, guilds not doing their job on like welcoming people. But if you're in a guild, whatever, if you're playing and you don't have friends, you have to take the initiative. You have to try to make friends, you know? If there's someone you enjoyed playing with, you say, hey, you know, like try add them. Then you guys add each other. Then play with them a couple of times. Because a lot of times I add someone, never play with them ever. Then the next day we're strangers again. We're on the same friends list, but we never talk to each other. That happens to me a lot. Because I'm not willing to do the little work to make it work, you know? The more you talk to each other, the more you play with each other, then you know, you start knowing more about each other, you start teasing each other, then you know you're like getting to be better friends. Then you build like deeper connections, and then it's just funner. How I think of it is like, you can't be passive. You have to be on the offense. And I don't mean attack people, but like, you have to put in the effort. You have to put in effort to get friends. It doesn't make sense, but like that's just how it is. Like, you're playing an MMO, you have to try look for a guild. When you're in the guild, you haven't finished your objective yet. You have to engage with people every day. Hey, how was your day? Hey, how long have you been playing this game? How old are you? Where are you from? You know, you start knowing the people like slowly, but keep at it. You can't just talk to someone once and then not talk to them again and then have an ego thing and be like, oh, now they should talk to me. Yeah, if they're nice, you know, they'll try to get to know you and stuff, but a lot of the times it doesn't happen. Like, you have to keep pushing it. You have to be on the offense, you know? Don't be a little weird person that keeps talking to someone that obviously doesn't want to talk back to you. Some people are just like that. But, you know, take steps, be on the offense kind of thing to make friends. And like, I know that's a little bit of effort, and that's why people don't do it and will just play by themselves, but it's not worth it. Like, it's a bit depressed. Like, it can lead to some bad things and you being isolated and stuff, and you don't want that. Okay? We already play games. We're already isolating ourselves. We don't want to be further isolated by not being social in the game. Why not play with people in the game? You know what I mean? Like, why not be social in the game? Okay, you're not that social out in real life. Games are still real, like, still people. Like, you can still be social, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm really encouraging for all of us, even myself, because even me, a lot of the times, I can't be bothered going through that effort to try and make friends, you know what I mean? It's like, why can't they just be my friend with no effort? But, you know, you have to work on it, kind of thing. Be genuinely interested in the person, then there's no effort involved. If you're really genuinely interested in someone, or force yourself to be, then you want to know what their favorite color is, what food they like to eat, where they're from, what they like to do when they're not playing the game. These are the questions you're going to be asking them. Then they're going to say, oh, this guy's interested in what in me. So now I feel inclined to, you know, talk to that person, and then, you know, friends, island, and then cling cling chaka ching ching. And it's dangerous, guys. Like, it really is dangerous to isolate yourself. Periods of my life when I just played and I wasn't talking to a lot. I was being antisocial in games. So I was being antisocial in real life and in games. When you do that, you slowly shut the world down, and you're literally like, you start getting really depressed because it's just you and the game and no humans. Like, you just feel alone in real life and in the game, and you start pushing people away in real life as well when you do that. So like, don't push people away. Yeah, just try, like, please try to do this because it's important. And I care about you guys, okay? Like, we're all one big family, and we gotta take care of each other, okay? Ching, crooked, wonky tooth, da 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 da. But it's okay, cause nobody's perfect. Live with your imperfections, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not wearing a suit right now. Otherwise it'd be Mr. Perfect. Let me dress Let me dress nice for the camera. Joe, look at me, I'm an aeroplane. Bam, bam. So yeah, guys, be social. Social gamers. Hopefully social people in real life as well. But, you know, game, fix that. You know? Cool. So if you guys like this video, give it a like. Share it with anyone you think that needs to see this message. Not because I want this to get so many views. Oh yeah, like share it for me. Do my bidding, my little children. Share it because this... We gotta help people, you know what I mean? We don't want anyone to be depressed and freaking go walk into the water thinking it's a cave because they're hallucinating and weird, whatever, and then, you know, could lead to like fatal consequences. We don't want that. So share it with anyone you think that needs to see it. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of weird content, because I'm a weird dude. Thank you for watching, and as always, beardy weirdy. That's not my outro, but for this one it is.